Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Green. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Hogs. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Ole Miss. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going, it's a foot race. Touchdown, Arkansas. He'll stroll into the end zone. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They tackled him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To throw, it's Dart. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to scramble. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. Good execution. Gets a block. He gets the first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Green. Launching one to the end zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offense. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out, get a play, and go try to win this game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Dart. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle, but first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate.
Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rebels line up with a first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Green. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown, Rebels. A fumble return for 6. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Now, a lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw yet again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Razorbacks move into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Green. There's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense is coming after him. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is incomplete. But the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble. He breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the defense joins the party with a score. See if they can convert the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The pocket breaking down. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Green. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Finding a bit of space. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play act.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Hits some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Fights through a tackle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Dart. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This has gotten fun, a bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Just trucks the man. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards to keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on third and goal.
Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. Looks like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Dart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Football comes out. Defense has got the football.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote form in an offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try the right side on the toss. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walks out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on this. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Wow, what a play, defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Green. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. What did they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? The linebacker shifting around now. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's tackled at the 21. That's for the drive to start. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances. And this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Well, this defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Rebels expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Back to pass. It's Green. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Crucial third down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive